Hello everyone, this is Pam from PamGriffithsCoaching.com. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pam and I am the CEO of Pam Griffiths Coaching Inc. And we're a coaching and training company. And I'm just super curious whether this sounds like you, if this is where you might be stuck. You see, many years ago, I really thought I knew my stuff. And, back in the day when I was in corporate, I led thousands, hundreds and thousands of leaders and entrepreneurs in leadership and business development. And I used to coach them, or what I thought was coaching them. And I attended lots of leadership training programs. And I was pretty sure I knew what I was doing. And, my work was inspiring. I was seeing the results with the people that I supported, and I really felt like I was having an impact. And that was working for quite some time until I reached a point where I really felt like I had hit the wall. I knew there was a gap in my skills, and I was really struggling to decide whether coaching was really for me. And I just felt like the tools that I had were no longer enough. You know the expression, what got you here won't get you there? Well, that's exactly where I was. In fact, these skills that I had acquired over the years through people who were coaching and mentoring me, they weren't actually coaching skills at all. And I found out quickly when I attended a graduate level executive coaching program almost a decade ago that they weren't, in fact, coaching skills. The reality is I didn't know any different. You see, I had experienced coaching as telling and as advising and inspiring action. And that style of coaching worked at times for me when I was receiving coaching and mentoring. And when I was being the one who was coaching others and mentoring others, it worked for a while until it didn't. And that's a little bit of what I want to talk to you about today. Hi, Helen. I reached a point in my career where I was frustrated with my inability to grow and develop my people beyond their current state. And I really questioned whether coaching was for me. I began to second guess, myself as a leader. And maybe I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I just really felt off my game. And I really questioned my level of, could I actually be successful anymore in that particular role that I was in? Even though I had been successful for many years, I was stuck. The people that I supported were stuck. And I sensed I needed something more. Something inside me was shifting. I knew I needed to help shift their mindset and reach bigger goals than they thought possible for themselves. But I knew I didn't have the tools to do that. And I really believe at the time, I didn't know that I needed more tools. I just knew there was a gap in where I was and where I needed to go. And I knew there must be a way to take them deeper. I'm not sure if you can relate. If you are feeling frustrated with that and feel that you're looking for tools to, get the support that you need so that you can support others, I have been there. I totally understand. And if you're feeling the call to play bigger in your role, in your life, and have a niggling feeling that there's something else there for you to learn and to grow, I totally see you. Hey Vince, thanks for watching. You are an ambitious leader who wants to have more meaning and impact, but you're tired of doing it all yourself. And I'm going to hunch that you're also tired of solving everyone else's problems. I have been there too. That was nearly 10 years ago when I obtained real coaching skills, the coaching skills that I needed to really take the conversations deeper and to have much more impact and meaning in the people that I supported. My results and my clients' results actually skyrocketed after I learned these new tools. It's great to see you too, Vince. Hope you are well. These real coaching skills were really a missing tool in my toolkit, and I really didn't know at the time that I needed more coaching skills, but what I learned was, in fact, that's what I needed. I needed to learn how to ask open questions, powerful questions, to hold others capable of doing what they're skilled at rather than solving everyone else's problems. I want to share with you what really shifted for me because I spent a lot of time solving problems and other people's problems. And when they came to me with a question, I think you might connect to this, I knew all the answers. And I really felt that that was part of my role, was to give them the answers. And, I'm hunching that you may have experienced the same thing too. And I'm wondering too if at times it feels frustrating to do that, or it feels like a lot of work. Well, what I didn't know at the time, but I later learned, is that what I was doing wasn't actually coaching. Yes, I was inspiring action, and, asking a question or two, but I was really, in reality, I was telling. And so if you can imagine for a moment, here I was all of these years coaching with the acquired skills that I had, the tools that I had at the time. And what I learned after was that that wasn't actually coaching and it wasn't helpful. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine how that felt to, think all along your journey that what you've been doing has been the right course of action, and then you learn a new way, and it felt very humbling. And it's just what I needed to experience at that time in my life. Something I learned is that solving other people's problems is the perfect recipe for what I call repeat business. So what is repeat business? That's when you have someone come to you with the same challenge or opportunity over and over and over again. And sometimes it's like, really? We're still talking about this? And so that's what I refer to as repeat business. I'm wondering if you've ever experienced that. I know I did for many, many, many of my coaching conversations. So solving other people's problems can contribute to overwhelm, frustration, longer hours at your desk, and even emotional outbursts with the people that are closest to you and the ones that you love dearly. Acquiring my new coaching skills and getting new tools in my tool belt really set me on a new path to effective coaching conversations and really supporting my clients and teams toward achieving greater success. And I really wish that for all of the people in my community and all of the coaches out there who are struggling with the same thing. What ultimately happens when we have real coaching skills and the tools that really help create, lasting transformation, is that we actually, it's lasting transformation, but it's deep, powerful change. And now I really help coaches and leaders, develop the same extraordinary skills and tools with my proven coaching methodology. It's called the Coach Approach System. And it's really about asking the right questions at the right time and learning how to guide the conversations with your intuition, really tapping into what your intuition is telling you in the moment, one conversation at a time. It really is about empowering others to solve their own problems, not you helping them solve it by telling them what to do. That was really the biggest shift for me. Because I had experience and knowledge, I really felt that that was what was helping others move forward in a big way. And while at times some of those tools do help, coaching is not about that. Coaching is really about tapping into an individual's unique brilliance, their strengths, and their motivations, and their intuition, and what is their inner guidance telling them in how they need to move forward. And so, more importantly, on top of all of this coaching methodology that I teach, I really help you go deeper with who you are and what you really want, so that you can create powerful, lasting change in your own life. And that's ultimately what I want for you. Because telling is no longer working, coaches. In fact, if we're telling, we're shrinking thinking. Okay, so how does that work? And this is a really important nugget that I want to share with you today. And there's actual science and neuroscience and research around how effective coaching conversations make the greatest difference. You see, when we ask questions, the right kind of questions, we access a part of the brain that's called the prefrontal cortex. It is in this part of the brain that helps us solve our own problems. So, there's all kinds of research around the neuroscience of the brain and what goes into lasting change. And it begins with engaging this part of the brain. The problem is, most of us aren't doing that. We're telling, and so we're totally bypassing that prefrontal cortex of the brain. We're totally bypassing that, and we're telling, and we're just simply shrinking thinking. So coaches are, when we're coaching, real coaching, we are the conduit to creating extraordinary results and with our clients and with those that you support. And so if you are feeling stuck and not getting the results that you know is possible for you and for your clients, I totally get you. I've been there. And I promise there is another path forward. If you're feeling like you're just trying too hard to get the results and you have depleted all of your energy at the end of the day, I get that too. And if you know deep down that something in you needs to shift, but you're just not sure what that is, my proprietary system, the Coach Approach System, can help you get the results you want. You see, I've created the Coach Approach System to fill the gap that is missing in your coaching toolkit and to help you lead others more effectively, doing less work yourself and really tapping into their own unique brilliance and their intuition. And my methodology makes it easy for you to reuse these tools and strategies that we know are proven. I've taught hundreds of coaches around the globe to date and would love for you to join me if you feel like this is the next step forward for you. The Coach Approach System is a 3-day live coach training program, and it's happening here in beautiful wine country, November 20th to 22nd. Our seats are filling up quickly, and so it is truly a program that I am quite proud of, and I know that it will transform the way you lead forever. If you are ready to join us for 3 delicious, highly engaging days of personal growth, and if you're ready to walk away with skills that will transform the way you lead and your coaching conversations and your life, I would love for you to reserve your seat today. If you're not sure if this sounds like something you'd love to sink your teeth into, but you're really not quite sure if this is the right fit for you, what I would love for you to do is set up a time, let's schedule a chat, and see if this truly is the right fit for you and the right next step for you. We have limited seats because of the nature of this program. It's very intimate, and I would love for you to hold your seat if it feels right. Let's connect. I have the Discovery Call link here on this page. Just click it, set up a time for us to chat, and we'll learn more about you and where you're stuck and what your goals are, and we would love to help you move forward in a bigger way if this feels like a really good fit. So I just wish you the very best today, and I want you to be thinking about what are the things that really are getting in your own way with the clients that you support. And if this sounds like the gap that you need to fill, let's connect.